Hi Virgo, welcome to your new love for May. Everything you need to know about this reading, as per usual, is in the description box below, as well as the links for the recommend a reader shout outs, which go to Ray of Light Tarot and Mana. So they have their, I put their links in the description box below. Check them out, show them some love if you like what they have to say. They come highly recommended. All right. Virgo for new love for May. Yay! Yay for new love. All right, Virgo. Full disclosure, one of these showed an ex kind of having come back in the picture after a few years. It wasn't just like recently. It wasn't back and forth. It was like they broke up years ago and they quietly been kind of holding on to and just waiting till the other person was single. I mean, that was pretty trippy. So this could be a new person or new again. Like it's been a couple years, it's been 3 or 4 years, and then all of a sudden. So let's see. All right. Okay, why not? Confusion. The moon. We've got this could be Pisces or Cancer. This is all about not knowing what's going to happen next. Could be feeling like this is wishful thinking and just being tired of waiting. When is this going to happen? That sort of thing. It could just be more questions than answers. Uncertainty. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man. No, we don't. The Hanged Man reverse. Look at that. Hanged Man reverse. The Magician. Oh my goodness. Death. So far we've got 4 major arcana out of 4. So, wow. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. All right, so I don't want to wait. What's this Hanged Man reverse about? This Hanged Man reverse. Okay, so wow, that 2 jumped. The Fool and the Page of Cups. Somebody didn't want to let go. Come back to that. What's this Magician about? What's this Magician about? Page of Wands. So is it that they can't quite, they've got a lot of great ideas, they just don't follow through? Is that what this is? What's this Death card about? This Death card about change, that's for sure. Star. What else for this Death card for Virgo? Star. Someone feeling strongly. 7 of Wands. Very interesting, Virgo, because we've got this ending here. We've got this ending, and it's, then we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and that's, so are you doubting? Are you doubting, or is it has it ended for now, and you're both taking kind of a breather to see if you want that? What in the world? Is this you two? Is this somebody from your past coming back too? It's supposed to be new love. What are you doing? This is gonna mess with me. All right. We got somebody who's kind of shut down and not wanting to take a new beginning, not wanting to let go, still kind of stuck on how they feel and kind of all in their emotions, and they're not wanting to, they're not wanting, it's either delay, I feel like they can't let go though, because we got the Death card and the, is this somebody that's still kind of going through the motions and is just kind of shut down and almost fearful about moving forward? And there's been some, are you two friends? Is that what this is? All right. What's this Page of Wands about? We got that over there too. That's significant. What's this Page of Wands about for Virgo? This Page of Wands. I'm going to muddle through here. Hierophant. This is not for the faint of heart. What's this? Ace of Cups. Well, once they open up, they really open up. Wow. This is somebody coming back, Virgo. For the Virgos I'm reading back, because look at this. They're coming back to say they're sorry. Or they're coming back to right the wrong. This is someone that's coming back to say they're sorry. So, this was, all right, that's what this was about then. Okay. I think before things got too heated, you two pulled apart or broke up because we have kind of the end of the line here, right? It was stable and secure for the most part, but were one of you not satisfied? I mean, I'm not seeing why you broke up, but then we've got questioning. Maybe you know what? This is regrets, isn't it? This is things were stable, happy, and secure, and now somebody's having regrets and they're wanting to come back. That Queen of Cups, that could be Cancerian person, Pisces or Capricorn, Scorpio. But they're wanting to come back and they haven't been able to let go or move on and kind of move past this. And they're still carrying a torch, as it were, or a cup. And they're wanting to talk to you about seeing if we can work this out again. This is somebody from your past, Virgo. Because we got this ending here. And you were, we got the Seven of Pentacles and quite possibly hoping with this star that things could work out over time. Somebody else was having regrets. And they're feeling, now it's almost like they come back around for the second time and now they're pretty sure of what they want. Now they feel very strongly about what they want. Now they know what they want and they know why they want it. They were also pretty conflicted about the ending. So it's never sat right with them. They've never been able to accept it or to let go. And this is not, like I said, not for the faint of heart. Look at this. We got the Hierophant, we got the Justice, and we got the Ace of Cups. So this is somebody coming back around a second time because they realize, oh my gosh, I had it really stable. I had it really good with you. And I shouldn't have walked away. And this is them trying to work their way back. And you're like, okay, it's going to take a while though, because I really went through it with this breakup, or you know, pulling away from me like you did and us ending. It's going to take a while. Both of these are long-term processes. The star, a wish being fulfilled over time, things working out over time, faith restored over time, hope, healing, that sort of thing. And this is change and this is going through that emotional process, and you change because of it. So at the end of this ending, at the end of the transformation process, you are reborn. But this is hell to go through. This is painful, and this is hell. So you can't help but be transformed because you turn into something else that you don't know entirely. Not in a bad way, but it's rough. So you come out of it the other side, having purged, having been cleansed, if you will. But it's, oftentimes you're dry heaving in the corner instead of, skipping down the road. So not for the faint of heart. So this is somebody though that is sorry, that is that does want to come back. What's this Three of Cups? Very interesting here. This is this Three of Cups. And this is why. It's like, I just don't know. We got the Seven of Pentacles here, and we got the Seven of what? This is, yeah. That's a 9. Lots of unanswered questions. Lots of uncertainty. Wondering if there is deception afoot. What's this Three of Cups for Virgo? Three of Cups for Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. That's Capricorn. Could be Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Very stable, solid, secure. Unto themselves. Takes care of theirs and their own. Very almost suited to be by themselves. They make a great partner because they're very practical, pragmatic, very warm, very stable, solid, down to earth. What's this Three of Cups again? What's this Three of Cups? All right, so when you two come together, you're going to need to work on how to lighten the load. There needs to be a balance in security and work. So it's one thing to work, but it's another thing to work so hard and have very little to show for it. So it's one thing to work to be secure, but there's got to be balance. So, you know, you work and then you end your work and you have family time or your evening time or your communal time, whatever. But it can't just be all work, 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 work. Can't be that. There's got to be some time for levity. And the work that you're doing has to go towards future security. Otherwise, it's not, you're just spinning your wheels. If it's not building towards something, if it's not going towards something, if you're not working, what you're putting your effort into is not building a foundation, then that's just something different. I don't know what you'd call that, but it's not purposeful and it's not worth it. And it will become really draining and take a toll on the relationship. But if you see the value in the work that you do and you're laying a foundation, it makes the relationship all that much more committed and connected for you. But if it's just work and not going towards anything, then it's easy come, easy go. There's no value. You're just aimlessly kind of floating. I know it sounds random, but it has to be for something. Otherwise, it's just meh, aimless. All right, so we need to get away from this work, like everything just being so heavy and so hard, to whatever you do put effort, not you, could be your person, whatever they or you put effort towards, build security for the both of you. So it's almost like someone, and this too right here, this is about somebody that's either very black or white. And that's what this is. It's like, okay, work hard, play hard. Okay, but make sure that both are purposeful. Like, you're enjoying yourself because you've had a good day of work or a good week of work, or you've saved your money and these are the rewards, that type of thing. Not just like, I just got paid, I'm going to run out and do whatever. And then it's like, there it goes. And what'd you work for? And what about next month? I don't mean to be given a lecture here. I'm just saying this is playing into the relationship. Something needs to be brought into alignment and balance. This person coming back in might have a tendency to be just to do things in extremes. So they work really hard and they did, but there's no even keel and balance. And that's where you're going to come in and help balance them out, Virgo. But with the easy come, easy go, that as quick as the money comes in, it gets spent. And you're not about that. So that you will be able to help balance out productivity versus just work. Productivity leading to security. And, we got the 3 here, so that's all about teamwork and working together. But it's also making time for fun, because this is burdensome. So, yeah, that's a big, long spiel on that. All right. So this is somebody coming back around for a second chance, wanting to know if you're interested in trying to make it work, working out again. They get it now. They get why you broke up before. This is not frivolous. They mean what they say. You feel kind of more mature and aware of what happened, what went on, the dynamics, than they do. It's almost like they're kind of figuring it out. They mean well, but they do have a tendency to kind of go to extremes or be very intense about things. And you're like, okay, you got to throttle back. You can't be killing the fly with the sledgehammer the whole time. So I think they regret, and they understand that part of it, but the rest, it's very simple in terms of they regret it and they want you back, but there's still more to be worked on. But they're aware of that now, where I feel like before they weren't aware of things needing to be worked on. They might have even been stubborn and proud about things, and I don't, with that conviction, but I feel like now it's like, okay, I get it. I know how I am, but they don't know what that would turn into, and then that's where you and the stability come in. But they have seen the other side of it, and they don't like it, and they want to be back with you. So this isn't a new person, Virgo. This is actually somebody coming back. What else for Virgo? No, this is timing. I want to know timing. It's probably already happening, but timing for Virgo. Timing for Virgo. So this is spring. What else? Timing. Spring. Yeah. Summer. So basically within the next 2 to 3 months, because we got spring and summer and 2 and 3. So this is imminent. 2 and 3 months you're looking at. 2 cards for Virgo, please. 2 cards. Cards for Virgo, please. 2 cards for Virgo. Very interesting. Cards for Virgo. Yeah, there's that significant other. This could be man or woman. It just represents a significant other. And we've got that soul connection. That soul connection. Star right there. Yeah, this is somebody that they feel like it is just and right to be with you, and they know that now. They come full circle and they know that now. We got the Ace of Cups and the Justice card. So this is someone that now understands how they feel. We got the Two of Cups right here again too. Wow. Yeah. This is somebody that's come full circle and been like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to go through that again. I don't ever want to do that again. I'm not perfect. I get it. I know I need a lot of work. I know I need to work on a few things, but I don't want to be without you while I'm doing it. And you bring that to the table. You bring that, you ground them is what I'm trying to say. You ground them. You ground them. What else for Virgo? I say you bring that secure piece. Well, now you ground them. You ground them. Virgo. Right. So. All right. So we have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is about working out your security issues. That might have been what, when you have somebody that's really extreme or kind of work hard, play hard, work hard, and everything is with this intensity and it's black or white and this and that, it's not very stable. Probably already know that, having known this person. So this is going to be somebody that needs help working that out, understanding that's like, yes, your conviction and your effort and energy is great, but we need to throttle back and we need to be practical as well. It's not just all energy and drive and it's like we gotta, that's gotta be matched with practicality and what makes sense. And we gotta look at tomorrow and the next month. Calm down. So, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, like, oh, just calm down. No, but this is somebody that could use a little help with the balancing and even keel. They gotta have great energy and drive, but that's not always the best case. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to go running everywhere and do, there's just, I'm sorry, it's just there's this intensity, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. I think they might need some help with balance. In some extremes, this could be about somebody who has yet to understand that there might be some kind of mood disorder or a bit of a mental health issue. And that'll come obviously because you're a team player and you'll help work it out and figure it out, and that might come up. But this is somebody who's very intense and they mean well, but what they believe in hard, and it's this or that, black or white. So they're going to need help with balance is what I'm trying to say, is what I should have said the whole time. But yeah, they're going to need help with balance, especially if we've got the workaholic card here and we got this is kind of doubling down on that. So you two are going to have to work together for balance. And when I say you two are going to have to work together, I mean you're going to have to be the one that kind of calms them, grounds them, and gives them that sense of security that they're kind of running at breakneck speed towards, because that's really what it's all about, is they have this insatiable drive because it's almost like they feel that would make things secure. Even though that's not their primary motive, it's almost like it would, I hate to say kill them, but it's uncomfortable for them to sit still, to be idle, because there's stuff to be done. Do you know what I mean? Of course you do. You know this person. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, you're going to bring the balance and kind of calm things down. And I think they'll be grateful for it because they've kind of been flying blind for a little bit. So they'll probably appreciate some guidance and some just things starting to kind of settle down for them. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. I thank you for stopping by, Virgo. I realize I was a bit long-winded there. I appreciate you sticking around. I do hope this helps. And just rest assured, if you're doubting or if you're wondering, they are sincere. Honestly, they are sincere. I don't think they ever let go the first time you two were together, and I think they've realized a few things and they've changed. So they're ready for it this time around. They are sincere. They're still a little bit kind of like rough around the edges, but the sincerity and authenticity is there. Just saying. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.